If your DaVinci Resolve timeline is starting to feel crowded, confusing, or just plain hard to navigate, this quick tip is going to save you a ton of time. In this video, I'll show you how to use clip colors in DaVinci Resolve 20 to organize your timeline visually, separate different types of footage, and make editing much faster and easier. This is especially useful when you're working with interviews, B-roll, music, sound effects, or any project with lots of layers. And if you find this tutorial helpful, go ahead and hit like and subscribe for more DaVinci Resolve tips just like this. Now, let's jump in. The first thing you want to do is find the clip you want to organize. You can do this either in the media pool or directly on the timeline. Clip colors work great for quickly marking different types of media. So for example, you might use one color for interview footage, another for B-roll, and another for titles or graphics. To change the color of a clip, simply right-click on the clip or a group of selected clips. Once the menu opens, look for the option labeled Clip Color. Hover over that option, and you'll see a selection of available colors. Choose the color you want, such as orange, teal, green, or any other available shade. The moment you select it, the clip on your timeline will update instantly. That color change makes it much easier to identify your footage at a glance, especially when you're dealing with long timelines or multiple stacked tracks. Instead of scanning through each clip one by one, you can now recognize your media just by color. If you want to keep your project extra organized, you can repeat this process across different clips and build a simple color system that matches your workflow. For example, interviews could be blue, B-roll could be orange, music could be green, and graphics could be purple. The more consistent your system is, the easier your edit will be to manage later. Next, to improve the way those colors and labels appear in your timeline, click the Timeline View Options icon in the toolbar. This is where you can control what information is displayed and how your timeline is visually presented. Inside this menu, you'll want to enable the display of clip names and track colors. Turning these options on gives you a much clearer view of your edit and makes navigation faster, especially in complex projects with lots of assets. Clip names help you identify footage without guessing, and track colors make the entire timeline easier to read in just a glance. This is one of those small changes that can make a big difference in your editing speed and overall workflow. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by a messy timeline, you'll have a clean, color-coded system that helps you stay organized from start to finish. And that's really the power of clip colors in DaVinci Resolve 20. They help you visually separate media, reduce mistakes, and save time every time you return to a project. So if you're editing faster, staying organized, and making your timeline easier to work with, this is definitely a feature worth using. If this video helped you out, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more DaVinci Resolve tutorials, editing tips, and beginner-friendly workflows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.